BCI investigator Josh Durst was called to an Athens County church 2 years ago when Summer Inman's body was discovered with zip ties around her throat and wrists. Summer Inman was kidnapped from the alley outside the Century Bank in Logan back in March of 2011. Her estranged husband Willie and her mother-in-law Sandra have already been convicted in her murder. Now her father-in-law Bill Inman faces charges of kidnapping and murder. Gruesome pictures of Summer's body were shown to the jury today. Some merely glanced at the pictures and handed them off quickly to another juror.
The coroner was there as well, and we were able to pull the body up out of the septic tank, place it onto a body bag.
Durst went on to describe how the zip ties were used. The prosecution asked how Summer's hands were tied.
You ever seen anybody use a series of 3 zip ties like that before?
Not particularly in that fashion. I mean, essentially the zip ties were, 2 of the zip ties around her wrists were interlocked, and then the third zip tie went around both wrists. So she was, her wrists were essentially double zip tied, if you will.
The prosecution was again trying to show the jury that Bill Inman had planned the kidnapping by bringing zip ties with him. Logan prosecutor Lena Featheroth asked Durst if he ever used zip ties this way as a police officer.
Put them on people when they were moving around. Did you get them? Did you do anything ahead of time to use them as handcuffs?
We would interlock them just like those were, where you make a circle out of one and run the other one through that it interlocks. Yeah, you would do that ahead of time.